Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Zion Williamson is out there with Jokic. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's George, and it's Covington in at the point.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
Here's Covington, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton against Covington.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Mitchell against Curry. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Covington after the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. And the dunk by Covington.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one would be worth some points in the dunk contest.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Trailing by 2 to the inside. Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Now here's Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
They're doing a lot of spectating there on D, but hey. It's the All-Star game.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the East All-Stars. Halliburton finds Tatum. Good ball movement here by the East. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Jalen Brunson. He's checked. All-Stars with some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Adebayo. Barnes comes in for Tatum. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Halliburton. Then for the West All-Stars, Davis is checked in for Jokic. Durant comes in for George. And Smooth subbed in for Curry.
They're a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
We've got Jalen Brunson. Joel Embiid out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the West All-Stars.
Making the most of their trips to the charity stripe, that's what they've done a good job of thus far in this one. very comfortable at the line, and that's a good sign.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside. And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
For three, Covington. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. The East trail by 9. Shoots from 12. And the shot no good, a bit short. And so here are the West All-Stars. And Covington gets it to go on the assist by Davis. And now that's 11 points for Smooth. Covington's gotten 5 of his 7 shots to fall. Mitchell looking it over. A 3-ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
Covington with the bucket.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by the West.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Took him no time at all on that one. And it's a 12-point West All-Star lead.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Mitchell outside. Embiid with the screen on Booker. The shot by Mitchell, no good. So it's the West now. A minute 42 left in the second quarter. Here's Covington. It's all in by the East All-Stars. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Mitchell, and Davis sends it back.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Some changes here for the East. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Joel Embiid. Tatum comes in for Scotty Barnes. Halliburton subbed in for Jalen Brunson. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Jokic, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. George comes in for Anthony Davis. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Booker. Tatum off the left rim and out. And here's the West with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Covington. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
I'm not sure he realizes there are 4 other guys on the floor with him, trying to make this a one-man show.
Yeah, he's got a little black hole going on there. If he gets it, then he's not giving it up to anybody else, and that's really not what this game is about.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Halliburton. 5 on the clock. And another miss by the East.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
Curry against Tatum. Adebayo with a screen for Tatum. Off target from outside. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. West All-Stars lead by 16. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in the second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, we've got Stephen Curry. Paul George is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Smooth. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And you know what makes Zion so much fun is that I don't think there's a comp for him. The combination of power and skill, you throw in that he's a lefty, and we've never seen someone like him in the league.
Adebayo with the screen on Covington. Halliburton, that's good.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's Curry again, the West All-Stars.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
The East trail by 21. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside Tatum. Adebayo with a screen for Tatum over George. It's hauled in by Paul George.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Halliburton.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
So it's the West now. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Back to Covington. In the corner, George with it. Pass to Covington. Just 5 on the clock. Some nice passing here by the West. And there's Paul George on the assist by Curry. George has got 5 now.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Mitchell kicks to Halliburton. Shoots over Covington. And it's Halliburton missing.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Covington with it. He's got 21. To the paint. And it's Jokic in the corner. And the West hit again from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime!
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Williamson left side. Shot clock at 6. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. Count it.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Halliburton against Covington. Pass to Tatum. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Halliburton, and the layup's good off the glass. 6 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
Now that was nasty, absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
It's Covington on the wing. He's covered by Halliburton. And he hits the triple. 3 points there on the shot from Covington. Covington's got 5 points now this quarter. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the East All-Stars. Giannis outside. Floats it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Kumpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Jokic finds Curry. And here's Covington. 24 points for him. And it's Jokic missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Halliburton outside. No good on the three. Inside. Williamson, the pass to George. At the elbow, Williamson. And here's Covington from the arc. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the West All-Stars just dominating. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, we're back in a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
Adebayo is out there with Mobley. Then it's Tatum. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Brunson in at point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. And here's Tatum for 3. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Doncic against Tatum. Pass to Brunson. Good ball movement here by the East. Mitchell against Covington. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And here's the West with the ball. Covington into the lane. And he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Mitchell outside. Traps in the tray.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from 3.
Mitchell's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far. Pass to KD over Mobley. And Durant gets it to go. The assist from Covington. Covington's got his 5th assist in this one. Here are the East All-Stars. Now here's Brunson. Outside Tatum. There's the triple. And another 3 from the East.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Up top, Covington. Brunson covering. KD on the wing. Shoots over Mobley. Again, the West All-Stars.
That mid-range shot, a go-to one for KD.
And the East has possession. The 3 from Tatum. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Durant with a screen on Brunson. Down low. And again, Kevin Durant.
Excellent release in the pick and roll that time by Durant. He's developed a nice feel for the game.
Brunson against Covington. Brunson right side. It's rebounded by the West. Booker's got 4 rebounds in this game. Covington passes to Davis. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. The jump hook. The shot is good off the backboard.
This is why you integrate Davis into these sets, because he's terrific at finishing them off.
Brunson against Covington. Brunson right side. Now Tatum. No good. Nice D from Doncic. Covington with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Outside, Davis. Mobley comes with a double team. The three. And Anthony Davis with the three.
And it's just competing. And, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
41 seconds left in the game. KD passes to Covington. Here's the three. And the West hit again from deep.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Brunson the pass to Tatum. Mobley looking it over. Pass to Brunson. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Covington with the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
Yo, what up, everybody? It's your boy, Lord on the Track. If you haven't been seeing what MP been doing, you need to. Boss level work, MVP level.
welcome. See you later.
Looking good, MP. Good teams win games like these.
What's up, MP?
Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Tuesday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Thursday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trail Blazers.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Daniel Gafford is out there with Big Smooth. Then it's Exum, and there's Klay Thompson, and it's Doncic in at the point. And for Memphis, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Santi Aldama is out there with Jackson, and it's Barnes in at the small forward. Greg, midway into this season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on.
Here we go.
What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
A three-pointer is right on target. Covington's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for Dallas. Jackson a screen on Doncic. Now here's Morant for three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Now here's Doncic. What a tremendous game he played against Cleveland. Covington kicks to Gafford. Pass to Covington. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Covington's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, Luka, just a preternatural gift for finding the open man. What a pass.
Morant scanning the floor. For the three. Rebounded by Gafford.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
From deep, another three for Dallas.
The defense has to know they're going to get a steady diet of three-point shooting from Luka.
Morant outside. There's a screen by Aldama. And they get it. And Covington sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Covington. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Drills it from outside.
Wow, they finally get it to go down on their fourth try.
For Dallas, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, following the three from Covington. Pass to Morant. Off target with his three. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Thompson passes to Exum. Dallas moving the ball around. Good. 10 points for Big Smooth.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Barnes. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Pass to Aldama. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Doncic.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
It's Covington on the wing. From outside, off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Bain with it, picked up by Thompson. And Covington sends it back. Thompson finds Covington. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 12 points for Big Smooth.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Barnes outside. Back to Morant. Shot to stop the run. Nice D from Doncic.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Covington kicks to Exum. And the dunk by Covington.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our player of the week, Big Smooth.
While most players can dominate with their scoring ability, he has done it with his passing. No doubt that he is the catalyst for this team on offense. And when players are cutting or moving to open space, he has found them.
Now here's Morant. Against Golden State, he was really on his game. And the basket by Jackson.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Big Smooth in that last outing against the Cavaliers got it done. He finished with 64 points. And what a game it was, posting a triple-double. Put on a show. A fantastic performance from him. Something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Thanks for the report, D.A. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
And he comes up with the deuce.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's Covington. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Wants to get it to Doncic, and does. And there it is for him.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Outside Jackson. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to end the run. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Doors with Nowitzki and Doncic. The Mavericks have gone from one great European player to another.
And you could tell the 1 year that Luka got to play with Dirk, Kevin, he absolutely loved it. He got to learn from a Hall of Famer and a champion. What better way to start your career?
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. G.G. Jackson. He's checked in for Santi Aldama. Vince Williams comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Smart subbed in for John Morant.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Here's Doncic. The Grizzlies making the shot. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Mavs.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Jackson, that's good.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Doncic. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. Doncic has got 12.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Smart. His last outing, 16 points for him. And a wide open look for Bane. And the three off target. Dallas leading by 21. Doncic left side. It falls for the sixth time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
And here is Bane. His last outing, 16 points for him. From the arc. The shot off that time. And so it's Dallas, riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, we've got Big Smooth. Klay Thompson is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then it's Derek Lively, and it's Marshall in at the 3 slot.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. Jackson misses.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
Morant with a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Mavericks leading by 22. Here's Covington. 19 points in the game. Pass to Dinwiddie. In the corner, Lively with it. Covington, the bounce pass. Thompson for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catch has defined Klay Thompson.
Outside, Smart. Here's Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Now, here's Morant for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Covington's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Dinwiddie outside. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Marshall gets the bucket.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's Morant. Still without a basket. Jackson a screen on Dinwiddie. Trains the three-pointer.
The wheel. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Jackson against Covington. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. 21 points for Big Smooth.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
call it critical mass when you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort. Everyone has to meet that level.
Dallas has gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus.
Boy, beautiful shot off contact. That is what you get with a bigger guard like Klay Thompson.
Dinwiddie against Morant. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Covington's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Lively. He gets it in there. Lively's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Memphis. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Now, here's Covington. 23 points in the game. Marshall gets the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Memphis, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Dinwiddie. Now, here's Covington. On the wing, Thompson. Drills the three-pointer. Thompson's got 10 points in the game. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
And another miss by Memphis.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now, here's Covington. Pass to Thompson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Santi Aldama comes in for Jackson. Barnes, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Bain in for Ja Morant. Hits the three-point bomb.
And he just lights it up from downtown. Bain, so dangerous from out there.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bain seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Here's Aldama. The Mavericks making the shot. Outside, Bain. Offline with his three. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Outside, Covington. Back to Thompson. Fires for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
And that's just really good situational awareness from Smart, realizing someone was open on that possession. possession.
Covington passes to Washington. Thompson for three. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Grizzlies shooting 31%. Not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. Here's Aldama. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Thompson in the corner. Back to Covington. Thompson in the corner. Exum kicks to Covington. Clock at 6. Thompson from long range. Good! Another from 3.
And he's hit thousands of threes in this league.
Inching closer and closer to 5th place on the career triples list. The 19-foot shot. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Dallas Mavericks.
In terms of efficiency, they've been on point. Incredible execution. I love the way they're playing on both ends.
Yeah, they're piling up a massive lead, partly because they're not giving anything away. And the next topic to touch on, a look. Thanks for joining us. Now
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. A fantastic game here from Big Smooth in this one.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Morant is the point, with Bain out on the wing. Barnes out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Jackson in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Barnes. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Bain. Misses the three.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
Aldama can't hit.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Back to Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive. Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling. Early.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
And the dunk by Covington.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Now here's Barnes. Still scoreless. Back to Aldama. Payne for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
The Mavericks have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. And the dunk by Covington.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Now here's Morant. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Covington. 33 points for him. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Barnes. Buries it down low.
Yeah, Bane has really good passing instinct. He can spot those gaps in the defense.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. And here at the midway point of the season, the perfect time to check out the rookie rankings. Who will be the NBA Rookie of the Year? Some great young players. You take a look at Covington. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special, special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
I'll tell you, it's one of the brightest starts to a career that I can remember. He's certainly well positioned for that award.
Now, here's Doncic. 14 points for him. And Covington gets it to go on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist in the game. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Grimes with the bucket.
Anticipating before the play can happen, Luka Doncic gets the break started.
Here's Morant. He has 5. Luka Doncic started off his 2024 Doris with a historic scoring performance.
He sure did, Kevin. He was only the 4th player in league history to score over 72 points in a game. It was the shooting performance of a lifetime, and Luka just takes it all in stride. Incredible.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Clock at 4. To stop the run. Good on the triple. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
More of a dribble drive guard, but the defense can't forget about Jaw's ability outside the arc. Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
So it's the Grizzlies now, following the score by Dallas. Barnes passes to Bane. And the shot falls short this time.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Basket good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Memphis has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Pass to Jackson. And it's rebounded by Covington. Covington's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And the dunk by Covington.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the outs, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. And here is Bane after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Smart deciding where to go with it. To halt the run. Mavericks with the rebound. Covington's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And you could see that dunk coming from a while away. I mean, he lives for those moments.
And so do all of his fans. He doesn't disappoint. When he's got a clear path to the bucket, he's going to do something, special.
And given his ability, someone needed to rotate to try and contest that.
Here's Bane following the score by Dallas.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going.
Good, he hits again.
He's at 50 again. He's done this a few times this year.
This has become old hat. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a single season.
And this is his 9th 50-piece, tying the great Wilt Chamberlain. Kobe's 10 is next up at 3.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Covington goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It goes on Brandon Clark. The Mavericks shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Williams, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And Dallas with a change here, too. Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for Najee Marshall. And Covington, no good on that one. Grizzly shooting is leaving some to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Nice shot by Smart.
Well, Marcus Smart has come so far as a three-point shooter. This guy very capable from distance.
Doncic outside. Covington's shot is off.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unself.
Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Clark. Santi Aldama comes in for Jackson. Barnes, who's checked in for Williams. And it's Bain in for Marcus Smart. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Big Smooth out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie, and it's Marshall in at the small forward. Tries the spin move. And another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Barnes outside. Payne for 3. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Morant against Dinwiddie.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up.
You are the straw that stirs the drink.
Hey, did you see the dog park over there?
So I'm thinking about letting the kids plan the next vacation. Pick 3 destinations and pick the best one. Gave me some popcorn.
Did you send out tomorrow's itinerary?
I was just about to when I get back. Why?
Jen's saying she's having second.
I'm planning a beach trip next week.
Never a bad decision. What'd you go to activity?
Well, you know, I've been doing a bit of skateboarding.
I love it.
I'm doing that they said that I couldn't. I wanna go on a vacation, I book it. I'm trying to get straight to the point and they crooked. They gave me the lane to the top and I took it. I'm going to the top. Yeah, I'm going to the top. Yeah, these be focused on them, but you barely got money, but you let her spend it. I'm already lit, but this just the beginning. I promise my mama I'm gonna be the biggest. I'm going to the top. Yeah, I'm going to the top. Poppin' my got designer to fit on. Hating on me and can't get on. I can't hop in the truck unless it's 10 on. And the color in the truck, not a rental. I be praying to God and I believe in Jesus, but you never catch me on spirit. Don't compare me to that's not on my level. You know that them ain't near it. I'm a rodeo, I'm spending a lot. How you hating? You still on the clock. I don't go back and forth, you get blocked. We just managed, you wait for a month for the she pull up on me or not. Waiting in line for some Jordans, I probably spend more on my socks. Got a for got me shelling this like a rock. I be these like Dahmer. I'm too and I ain't getting calmer. If they're trying to book me for a show and it ain't over 50, I don't even bother. Trying to crack jokes, but I can't even kick. My name is not popping. I'm doing that they said that I couldn't. I wanna go on a vacation, I book it. I'm trying to get straight to the point and they crooked. They gave me the lane to the top and I took it. I'm going to the top. Yeah, I'm going to the top. Yeah, these be focused on them, but you barely got money, but you let her spend it. I'm already lit, but this just the beginning. I promise my mama I'm gonna be the biggest. I'm going to the top. Yeah, I'm going to the top. Yeah.
run deep in my thoughts when I didn't have